Hey, Ultimate Fishing Addict here, guys. I just wanted to do a quick unboxing with you guys so you can get in on what I got from one of my latest protein positions that I was able to get. This company is called SmartBaits, and you can find them at smartbaits.com online. And they make a full line of soft plastics, including stick baits and also some crankbaits and jerk minnows, a couple different sizes of crankbaits, and like I said, the jerk minnows. I don't have the heart baits in here with me right now. I thought I had them in the house. They're out there in my tackle box actually already. As you can see, I have already opened this, so I know what's in here, so I wanted to go through it before I put it on camera and showed it to you guys so I could know what I was talking about. Alright guys, I'm going to go through these fairly quick. We're not going to make this very long. I just wanted to show you what I got from them and show you what kind of products they offer in case you're interested in them. Because the main thing about this that I want to make clear right off the bat is the fact that they have a industry revolutionary technology with these soft plastics. It's something like you've never seen before. And hopefully I can show you a couple of them that I've already had out of the package and had sitting here in the house at room temperature. What these baits do, and their soft plastics and their hard plastics both do this, is they change color as the water temperature changes. So, you know, if they start out, if the bait's main color is a red and the water's going to change colder, they're going to change a darker color. If it's going to get warmer, they're going to change a lighter color. And every one of their baits do this. So I've never seen anything like it. I don't know if a lot of you probably haven't either. So I'm going to go through these and I'm going to take them out of the package and show you each one of them. And then we can kind of go through it together, and I can show you what kind of stuff they offer and what I got to try from them. So, alright guys, I'm going to change camera angle so it's right here on the table so you can really get a good look at this and you don't need to look at me. So, give me a second guys and I'll change the camera. Alright guys, we got the camera readjusted. Now I'm going to start going through these and kind of showing them to you. I'll go through them pretty quick because I don't want to make this videos too long, but I want you to get a good idea of what's in here too. This first one, they got great packaging, as you can see. I love their packaging. This is one of the better packages that I've seen out there. Now this first one here is called Foxy Frog. And this is one I really in particular like because I love to fish frogs. Let me jerk one of these out real quick and show it to you. I think this is one that I've already had out of the package. Yeah, maybe I can get it on camera and show you the difference in the color temperature. Now I'm going to get one out that's not been out of the package. See if I can show you the difference here. Okay, the main color on this is a red. Just this red color. And it's got, you pull the appendages apart, it's got a couple of kicking legs there. It's got a slot for your hook when it comes through. That's the front side. Kind of a divot in it there. Now if you can, I don't know if it's going to pick this up on camera, but if you can see the difference in the color there, this main color of this is red. When this gets colder, it starts to change more to almost opaque, like a lavender or a red plum kind of color. And here's one that I had out of the package earlier. You can tell, see the difference there in the package from it just sitting here in the house. And the top is starting to change color on this one too. You can see the two different colors there between the reds. But this is what it'll do. This whole thing, including the legs, will change color on its own according to the water temperature, and it'll start changing that lighter, more of an opaque looking color, which is really a neat technology. I've never seen anything like it, to be honest with you. These are just really cool. Like I said, the whole bait does that, all the way down through the appendages, down into the legs will do that. Now that's a 4.5 inch. It's called Foxy Frog. And they come 5 in a pack. And we have, this one here is called Robbie Ribbon. And a lot of these now this Foxy Frog actually does not have it on the front of the package, but a lot of these, if you can pick that up on camera, it tells you what they'll do when the water is warmer or colder. It tells you what color they will change to. Like this is an orange. Let me grab one out real quick and show it to you. This is a big worm. This is a 10-inch ribbon tail worm, and I love this thing. They come 8 to a pack. Get one out here and show it to you. Now they come in this orange. This is like an orange with it's got some red and black and blue flake in it. But I love the tail on these. That ribbon tail. It's got it. And these. The other thing I want to point out to you too. These are really well made. I was pulling and stretching on them earlier, and just to kind of see what kind of stretch and pull and durability they would have on them. And I've ran a hook through a couple of these already, and I've actually fished with a couple, not this particular worm, but a different one, and these really hold up to a hook well. But like this one here, it's got this, it's like an orange color. This is already changing color just having it out here in the room of the house from bringing it out of the package. Now when it gets warmer, it'll change a really light yellowish chartreuse, they say chartreuse yellow color. When it gets colder, it'll change more to a red color from this orange where it sits right now. And this is already starting to change a lighter color right up in through here. You probably can't pick that up on camera, but it is, I can see it here already from just me having this out in the cold of the house. So this is a 10-inch, if I can get it up against my hand, this is a 10-inch ribbon tail worm. They come 8 to a pack. Then the next thing we have, something I really love here. These are great looking too. This is their, you knock things all over the place here so you guys won't be able to see nothing. This is called Swimming Jessie, and this is their swim bait. It's got the, I guess what we call a heart-shaped tail, and these are a 4-inch. Yeah, 4-inch, and they come 7 to a pack. This is already starting to change color right here, as you can see. Starting to change to that lighter chartreuse color because of the cold air in the house. But the darker color here on top is what it starts out to be, right here. And these also have the slot for your worm to come through, for your worm hook to come through, or your swim bait hook to come through. It's got a slot on both sides. It's got a deeper slot on the top here, so you can run your hook through. It's got the heart-shaped tail on it. Now these are really well made. I mean, I was just super impressed. And this is kind of a black, or when it starts out it's a black, and it's got red and gold flake in it, and some silver flake in it. Then if you can see that difference there, I'm not sure how the camera will pick that up, but you can see the difference there, the dark on the top and then how light that's getting on the bottom and on the sides there. That's what it will do when it gets colder. So that's called the Swimming Jessie. It's a 4-inch swim bait, and those come 7 to a pack. Then we have our Senko or stick bait, and these are called Smart Bombs. They're 5-inch, 8 to a pack. And these will change from the dark color that they are, and they'll change either a lighter green or a darker red, depending on whether how cold or how warm the water is. If it's lighter, if the water is warmer, it'll change to a lighter, almost like I want to call it a watermelon, kind of like a watermelon pumpkin color. It'll change to that, like from where it's at right now, it's kind of a darker, and it'll actually get darker than this warmer in the house, so it's cooler in the house, so it's changing more into the green pumpkin color. And it's got black and some silver fleck in it. And this is their 5-inch, what we call like a Senko, and they come 8 to a pack. But now when this gets colder, it'll change to like a plum color. And these also, there again, are just well made. I mean, they feel solid. They're not too stiff. They've got a lot of action. If you'd wacky rig this, I've already had one wacky rigged. And these have just got some, I wish I had a hook here to wacky rig this and show you, but I can kind of get an idea there. These have got some great action to them. These are called the Smart Bomb. And that's the 5-inch Senko-like. Then we have the Gifted Grub. Now this is for your crappie, your bluegill. You can even use these for bass. But these are 2-inch and they come 12 to a pack, and they're a curly, kind of a curved tail grub, but they've got a little bit thicker, heftier, fatter body on them, which is what I like about them. And these come in a lighter green color, and if the water gets colder, they'll change to a darker green. And they're almost, they almost look, when they get really light colored like this, because it's cool in the house, they almost are see-through. I mean, they're really a light green, opaque looking. I can see my finger through that. But it's got the split curly tail. That tail's got 3, 4, looks like 4 splits, appendages coming off of it. So that would really have some awesome action coming through the water. You can just imagine having this hooked on a grub, on a jig head, and maybe a 16th or an 1/8 ounce jig head, and dragging this swimming this through the water. This thing would have some tremendous action to it. Just that little tail would just be kicking all over the place with those 4. Now see, this is something that I really love, and I'm going to try to get my hand up here so you can, or my finger even, so you can get an idea of how that tail is split there. You can see a couple of splits in it. There's actually 4 splits in that. Something interesting about this is something that I do to my own grubs before I ever, seen these or knew anything about this company or how they manufactured their grubs or anything. I do this to mine all the time. I take a pair of scissors and I will cut my tail on my grubs like this to give it some extra action. So I'm pretty excited about these. I mean, I use grubs quite a bit. I use them for trailers sometimes, and because I just want that tail kicking, I don't really necessarily want the body, it helps be a bigger profile, but I really want that tail kicking through the water on some of my smaller mini swim baits, or not swim baits, I'm sorry, spinner baits. And you can even use these on like the mini chatterbaits as a trailer. Those work really good because you got that tail kicking through the water as you come through there. But those are really cool. Those are a 2-inch grub, and those come 12 to a pack. One thing I like about this company too is they're not shorting you on how many they put in a pack. I mean, they're not putting like 4 in there or whatever. They usually give you a pretty good amount when and this is another color of the 4.5 inch Foxy Frog, and these come 5 to a pack. Now this is your really dark color. Let me get this open here. My fingers are not working real good here. Alright, here we go. Now this is your dark colored Foxy Frog. It's exactly the same as that red one, and it's got the concave for your hook to hide in there. It's the split there on the top where your hook goes through, and you know, these little appendages, the little legs will kick as you bring these through the water. This is a 4.5 inch, so it's a pretty good sized frog. I just absolutely love these frogs. These are my favorite. I mean, probably out of this whole box of stuff that they give me to try, I just really love these frogs. Because I love to fish frogs, and these, I haven't got to try them yet, but these are just awesome. I'm going to get to try them this weekend coming up. I'll tell you about that in a second. We're going to do something exciting this weekend. But yeah, this is the black color. Now these, what's really neat about these, and this one here is not starting to change color because it was down in the bottom of the box, so it wasn't getting much of the coolness from the house. But these are a black, and they'll change to a light green pumpkin color or a dark kind of medium red looking color, red plum color I'll call it. So I wish I'd had these out of the box a little bit longer, out of the package, so I could have showed you one changing color, because I'm sure that's going to be awesome looking when it starts to change. But that's the 4.5 inch Foxy Frog again. It's just in the dark color, and those come 5 to a pack. Then we have a Mighty Minnow. It's another swim bait type. Now these in particular here, I noticed, would be good for trailers too. You could use these real good for a trailer. These are a let's see, these are the 5 inch, 8 to a pack. And if you wanted to, you know, you could clip part of this. The way they're made, I don't know if you, let me see if I can get you a profile there. How they're made, you could actually clip it right here and clip this front off. That'd be about I don't know, 5/16 of an inch maybe there. But you could clip off that front, and you could use that for the rest of this. And this split tail, it's got a split kicking tail there. You can see I'm just barely twitching that, how much action that thing has. These also, every one of these baits, what I think is tremendous, every one of these baits are made to where they have a place to hide your hook in. And not a lot of your baits right off the shelf or stuff you're going to get anywhere have something in every single one of their products that you can hide the hook in. And as you can see, I'm pulling that apart. That's how deep that is, that channel is to hide your hook in. So you could put a weighted, it actually goes like this. So you'd have your hook, your weighted belly hook underneath here, and most of that hook you could hide, that weight, and you could hide that up inside there. So these are really nice, and these are the dark color, and these change a light green pumpkin again. And the cooler it gets outside, and then the darker is when it gets warmer. And this is called the Mighty Minnow, and those are 5 inch, and those come 8 to a pack. Alright guys, we've got a couple more packs here, one more pack, so I'm going to get through this, and I'll talk a little bit, and we'll get out of this video before it gets too long. I hate to make it too long, keep you guys very long, I know you got other things to do. But this one here is called the Brainy Bugger. It is a 4 inch, 8 pack, and these are the ones that, another one that I really like. This is a beaver tail style creature bait, and what you can do, they've got this made, is you pull these two little appendages apart. So you've got these two appendages here that'll kick on each side. You can also, this tail, it probably isn't going to pick it up on camera, it might, but if you can see up through the middle of that tail, this is already not slotted, but I don't know how I want to say it. It's already made anyway that you could take a pair of scissors, or you could even pull this apart, because it'll pull right apart. It's just got little tabs that hold it. Now you could leave it just like it is, or if you want to get some more kicking action, you can do it in 3 different pulls. The first section is the bottom part, so you could just have it split just that much. You could pull it again, and they just pull right apart real easy. You pull it a second time, and you've got even more of the appendage coming apart that'll kick as you're going through the water. So it's actually got 2 tabs, not 3. I said 3, I think, but it's got 2 tabs. So you pull those apart, and you've got then you've got 4 separate kicking things. I mean, this creature bait's coming through the water, and it's just got tremendous lively action. I mean, you can peg a weight on this thing, you know, put it on a 3 or 4 odd hook, and peg a weight, say an 1/8 ounce weight on this, or even 1/16 ounce, depending on what you're trying to do. You can use this for your punching bait. And if you didn't want to, you know, have these, if you were afraid you were going to tear these appendages off, you just leave them together like this, and maybe even don't even pull these 2 apart. So you have a slimmer profile. You could go down through some more, you know, thicker like grass or hydrilla. If you want to just leave all that together, use that for a punching bait with a pegged weight on there. Now these are really cool. They change from this green color to either a yellow chartreuse, kind of a lighter opaque chartreuse, or they're going to change to a blood red, depending on the temperature, or they're going to be the smoke color, which they are right now according to water temperature, or they're going to go to a June bug color. So these are the smoke and June bug color. Then they have one that's more of a yellowish chartreuse, which I don't have here, that goes to a blood red color. And these are 4-inch and 8 to a pack. They're called Brainy Booger. It's their creature bait. I'm just in love with this stuff. I mean, as you can tell, I'm excited about it. This company, I just, you know, I was looking for companies to partner with, and I just tried some different companies, and this one responded to me. And I wanted to get a really good, solid, soft plastics bait company. Like I say, they do make some hard baits too. They make some 1.5s crankbaits. They make a 2.5, and then they make, I believe it's like a 3.5-inch jerk minnow too. Which I don't believe. I know it is a jerk minnow. I'm just not sure if it's a 3.5-inch or not. I'm pretty sure it's 3.5-inch. That's what I thought it was. I got them out in my tackle box. I was fishing them today, actually. And those also do exactly the same thing as these do with the color changing. The difference on the hard baits is they have a color pattern on them that looks like a bleeding, dying bait fish. And the bellies are kind of white on them, and then they change to a reddish blotchy color, kind of to simulate of dying, bleeding bait fish. As they get warmer or colder in the water, they'll change colors back and forth. You don't have to do anything to them. They change on their own. It's a color changing technology that this company has patented. And their logo, you know, here's one of their stickers. It's Smart Baits, color changes everything. And like I said, I'm just really excited about this company, guys. This is an awesome company as far as what I'm seeing so far working with them. And they are just making some tremendous baits here, especially in their soft plastics line. So I'll link their website in the description. And I'll try to give more of a list in the description too of each one of these baits and how many's in the pack. That way, if you want to go on their website, you'll know what to go on there and look for. I believe they're $9.99 a pack. Now, some of you are going to say, "Whoa, $9.99 a pack? That's really pricey." It is a little bit at the higher end of your soft plastics, but you're getting a higher end bait. These are top quality, tremendous construction, and this color changing technology, you will not find it anywhere. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Once again, this is Smart Baits, smartbaits.com. I'll talk to you again guys. See you later.